Okay, I'm back. I am back. So, thought I would come on for a little while because this evening I have other plans of focus. So, I have prayer group and then I'll have other things that I'm focusing on later and then prayer group tonight. So I'm just trying to set up so I can make sure I'm not all pixely and all over the place. Hello, Lenora. I really wish there was a way for me to do this before I get online, but hey, Kathy, how are you? Yeah, I'm all pixely, so I'm trying to go in here and make sure. The dragon is awesome. That's good. I am very, that's very exciting. We're gonna have to see it, you know. We're gonna have to have a picture, or at our next live, you're gonna have to show it off something. Oh, am I gonna have to factory reset? I have a feeling I am. Okay, I'm getting ready to factory reset everybody, so hang tight. Hang tight. It'll throw me off and just make me pick. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Because even with it, but I was just not, I wasn't that great at frame last night. I had, the stuff running through my head. So I'll just say I wasn't really that focused. I wasn't focused. As focused. But we are supposed to get weather. We're supposed to be gradually weather moving in, and I think weather staying with us for the rest of the week possibly, but I don't know. It could have changed since I looked, but I don't know. Okay. I gotta go in, do that. Wait for this to reboot. There we go. Now I gotta turn my Wi-Fi back on. I'll be right back. Well, I mean, I'm back on, but I'm all pixeled out to beat the band. Maybe I'm not supposed to be on this afternoon. Maybe that's what it is. it looks like it's cleared up a little bit maybe now. Hello, Manuela. How are you? Well, I'm hoping that I stayed good, Lenore. It looks like I've straightened up, but we'll see. Because I'm telling you what, I couldn't even see me from here either. So I don't know. I don't know. And I thought with the interstate stuff going on down there again, you know, that maybe I'd be doing even better. Well, no, no. No, it's not. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing good. The sun's actually coming out and kind of staying out, but it feels really humid right now. So I'm just waiting when the rain's coming. I don't know. It may not. I don't know. So it may just be humid all day. And the temperatures aren't that high. It's only like low 70s. But it's humid. Humid. But those hangers, I don't have these finished out. I don't have the ends or anything woven yet or anything. But these are the little hangers, simple, super easy hangers that I was talking about. So I've got 2 of those made because I had just a little cone left of those, and I actually have enough to probably make 1 or 2 more out of it. Now this is off of a cone that is not a scrap, but I love this color, so I'm at least going to make 2 of them. So I'm doing my second one now. So another one of just 2 loops, super simple, and it's going to get some of my stuff used up. So, and for people that just want something really simple. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it just needs to do something one way or the other and get it over with. Get it over with and done with, whatever. I mean, it's nice just sitting here and having the breeze come through the windows and stuff, but I was up getting some stuff. Me and Sam got all the groceries put away, got stuff put in the freezer, all that stuff. Cleaned the kitchen, got all the dishes put together because we didn't stay up and do dishes or anything last night. And even after making the mac and cheese, it got 8, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I went to bed. And so it wasn't a lot to clean up, but straighten up. So I did that really fast. Went and changed the bedding. Getting all that in the wash. And so I was just getting some stuff just straightened up and whatever. So then I just could sit down and do this and not worry about whatever. And so, yeah. But tonight, at some point this evening, in my list of things, at some point I'm dedicating to working in the basement. And I even told Sam, I was like, when are you working today? So then I know, so I can summon you if I need you to help move things or to help me bring stuff upstairs, to donate, get rid of trash, whatever. So he took off. He's working now. And so then later on this evening, or even after I get off here, I'll probably go straight down there and start getting stuff done for that. And I want to try to film some while I'm down there to just kind of show the process from start to finish. And I'm just going to tell everybody right now, what you will see in the beginning is not all my stuff. So, just going to tell you, not all that stuff down there is mine. So, it very much got overtaken by someone else, and it's a wreck. It's a wreck. But it's also a wreck because I had started digging things out of there and trying to get stuff moved out and move things in there to get them out of the way to do other things. And so I don't even know what it looks like right now because I haven't been down there for a hot minute. So this part would hang off of a knob, a kitchen knob, And then this would be where you put your towel, is through this hole here, this bigger hole. So it's the same concept as just, like those towels that you crochet the top to or whatever, or any other hangy towel thing. So, and I just wanted something that was a lower price point, that was still something that people would like, use, be useful. And there's a lot of people that just don't like all the, fluffy foo-foo stuff. They just want something minimal. So that's what I do. But I also found, like I said, another pattern that I really did like, that it kind of had a ruffle on it, and it had a little bit of the same concept of the top, but it had like a little ruffle, and underneath it then was like a chain, or it was maybe even like half double crochet stitches or something like that, maybe, to make it a little more sturdy. And you hung your towel on it, and then the ruffle hid that. So I thought that was kind of cute too, because it would still be something fairly simple. It wasn't a lot of foo-foo ruffle or anything like that. It was just simple and cute. So, let's see, how many do I have? And this just went all to heck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I just wrap the string around. It said to just like do it around your fingers, like 3 fingers, like 2 inches. And I just wrap it around my fingers about that length, around my fingers. I'll kind of show you here in a little bit. But then I just go around it in a double crochet, and you can do anywhere from like 45 to 50 of like your double crochets around the ring. And then you join it with that first, chain 3 that you start for that double crochet round. You chain those 3, then you go around with your double crochet, and then you end at that chain 3. You slip stitch at the top of that chain 3. So it's super easy. Because what I even thought, and I might still do, you can just chain it out and use that chain as your circle, and just have it the diameter of about 2 inches around. And if you want to make the circle bigger, you can. She said, that she had hers at about 2.5 inches, but she thought the 2 inches would probably be better. That the 2.5 was too big, she thought. So that's why I kind of stuck with the 2 inches. And it's about right for any towel. I mean, it'll give to hold any towel securely. Because you want it to be a little bit so it secures the towel, so it's not like falling out, falling off, doing whatever. But the way my handles are here, I don't have the knobs, I have the pulls, the handled pulls. So I just kind of like overlap my towels over the handle to pull, my drawers and things like that out. Because you could even like crochet like the button tabs, even probably for those types of things, where you don't have the knob and you have the handle. Because I'm doing about 44 is what I'm doing, is what it's been kind of being for me. But that's not going to be for everybody. And I use the H hook, the 5mm. After all these years, you would think that I would remember, but I do not. I have to look every time because I know I'm going to screw it up every time. I just have it in my head, I'm going to get screwed up. Because I use the eye hook so much too. And so I get the 5 and the 5.5 mixed up, whatever. So anyway, this is what it kind of looks like after you've joined right here. And I usually just try to kind of distribute my stitches because you don't want it to be super wrinkly like that because then it like bunches up too much. So you just want to kind of distribute your stitches a little bit is what I do. And I do kind of lay it out flat on the table like that. I don't know what that is. No. My AI thing. Okay, I don't know why that keeps. Well, Lenora, I honestly did, but I haven't. But that did pass through my brain. Whenever I was doing the first one, I was like, "Oh, this reminds me of like something you put a ponytail with," and I don't know why you couldn't. So there you go. So yeah, that's a good idea because that would hold it even more secure too. So good idea. Thank you for that share. Lord knows I have plenty of ponytail holders in there. Because I just bought big packs of them to use, for my scrunchies and stuff. So use them for this too if I want to. I may try one to see how I like it. And then you just go around this top one with a single crochet of how many to cover that. It allows it to hold different thicknesses of towels. Absolutely. You are right. It would. So I may just have to go grab me some and I can have some of both. Since this is what I'm working on this afternoon. And she had hers crocheted out to go around the handle, knob, whatever type thing, whatever you're going to hang it off of. She did it at 10. I'm doing mine at 15 because I felt like it was a little bit too small. Um, and then I just go around however many to cover that up. And then I go back to the join and just do a single crochet around the or a slip stitch around. No, I'm doing a single crochet, yeah, around the outside then. Hello, Johnson. How are you? Oh, it's starting to gray. Oh, I see a gray cloud. A gray cloud's a coming. I knew it had to be somewhere. Doesn't mean it's going to do anything, but. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to finish this one and then I'm going to some hair ties, some ponies, and give that a try since Lenora's done it and she's liked it, it sounds like. So I'm going to give it a try. I don't know why I wouldn't like it. I think that's a good idea. You're alive. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Johnson. We've all made it another day, right? Life be lifing, and we keep going forward. Like I said earlier, just keep on keeping on, keep on trucking. Okay. Well, thank you, Johnson. I appreciate that. It is exciting, and it just, I achieved a goal, and that's always good. You always feel somewhat accomplished whenever you do achieve a goal. So I'm happy about that. It happened quicker than what I thought, It honestly did, because I really thought, most people say you have to give it a year or longer, sometimes. And so, yeah. So it happened fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. So, okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some hair ties, and I'll be right back. Okay. Lenora, are we doing show and tell with that dragon? Oh, I could send you off on a whole towel holder frenzy. That's one thing I need to restock, but haven't had the desire to make them. Yeah, and I understand why. I mean, but right now it's like, no, I'm kind of in the mood. I'm kind of in the mood just to do something like this, because I don't have like a whole lot of like smaller things too much, of just like these types of things, like um, little nuggets, of like quick makeups, hopefully, quick turnaround of sale, type thing, just to. But this, I never, like I said, I never got into doing the towel toppers, and there are some super cute ones out there. That would be so cute to do, because there were several different chicken ones that I saw. Even I thought, oh, I can make some of those for me for in my kitchen, if I don't really want to make a whole lot of them. Because it seemed like there for a while that was a whole craze, and it still kind of is. I mean, I see different people getting gifted them, and they're just like, love them to death. I'm going to go ahead and get these all finished completely. And the ends cleaned up, and I think I got that twisted a little bit. It's alright. It still works. Not gonna worry about it. Hello, Shatika. How are you? I agree. I think you have a good idea. People will be looking for low-priced items, so why not fit the bill? Yeah, exactly. So that's what's been laying on me of like just do simple things. You know, a lot of people that go to like the flea markets and stuff, they're just looking for like those little nuggets, and like different things, but not wanting to spend a ton of money if they don't have to. And I'm thinking in the frame of mind of me when I go flea marketing, and you know, even because I kind of count my thrift shopping and stuff like that as kind of like an adventure of like a flea markety type thing. That's just the way I think about it. That's just the way my brain works, and other people may feel the same way. I don't know. But, because like here, what was it, Friday? Me and one of my really close former work colleagues, but she's one of my best friends. Um, we went thrifting, and I was looking for workout clothes and stuff like that because I'm working out every day and I'm sweating up a storm. So whenever I come home, I'm having to put everything in the wash. And so I was like, what better place to look than, at the thrift? And so we went to a different one that's out of town that I had not been to, and I'm telling you what, it was a paradise. It was so nice. They had everything, all the sizes were put together, not, in each section they had like a row for every, it went small, medium, large, extra extra, all that, and had like all the dresses in a section, had all the pants in a section. And I know most places do, but they were on it. I mean, down to everything was color. I mean, all the colors were matched, and it just looked like a fade. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And they just had everything so organized. Those women were on it. There were several in there working, and they were on it. I mean, they had people in there the whole entire time we were there. They were packed, had tons of stuff. I walked out with, I'm trying to remember, I think like 10 shirts. I did find me a good sports bra, which I was really surprised. Um, I wasn't really looking for workout pants because I already had plenty of those. I don't even know if I spent $20. And workout stuff is expensive. Some of my stuff is Under Armour. What I have on right now, I think, is an Under Armour. It was one of the shirts I got. And I was like, I'm going to save as much money as I can. I don't care. It has never bothered me to go thrifting. I absolutely love it. And I go whenever I can look, And they did have some yarn, but not anything that I use. So, because she said, "Oh, they have yarn over here, but I don't know if it's going to be what you want." And I was like, I looked, but no. Hey, Positive, how are you? Sorry I had to up and leave you because I had to get to Aldi to get my order, and plus I wanted to go live for a little bit. So hopefully your zoo was successful. My stream yesterday was more successful. Thanks for coming through today. I was more successful. Love their shopping. I don't know who sent people to my page yesterday live. So you had a lot of people yesterday, Positive? I think with today it was just being in and out of buildings, and who knows what it was. Oh, you got 22 subscribers yesterday. Awesome. That's good. Yeah, because today it was just kind of fighting you. But yeah, that is so exciting. Congratulations on that. And you're being consistent and you're changing it up and stuff. You're doing your thing and just keep doing it. Oh, I absolutely love thrift stores. Auctions, thrift stores. I don't do a whole lot of auctions anymore, though. It used to be that we'd go, every now and then, especially whenever we were looking for certain things. But now I don't go as much. But they don't have them around as much. A lot of them are online anymore, and I don't want to do that. I want to see what I'm, interested in. Even the flea market gets a few people hit or miss, right? Yeah, the flea market stuff, I like the flea market stuff too. Because that's actually what my next show is more of a flea market style. So, it looks like it could rain any minute, but I don't know if it's going to. Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Positive. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors here. Then I brought over this other one. I don't know if I'm gonna want to do it though. I think it's gonna be too thin. I'm trying to do some neutral colors too, so. You haven't seen an auction in ages? Going to a church sale this weekend. Okay. Hello, Maria. Don't know what that means, but. So are they doing, is it like a rummage sale type thing that the church is putting on like for a benefit type thing, or fundraiser, or is it like they're closing down the church type thing? Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, we have a church that's not very far from me that actually used to be our home church, that they do a big, gigantic clothing giveaway that everyone can take stuff to and donate, and it's a free giveaway. They do it once a year. Yeah, we have a big gray cloud that's coming this way too. It's because we were supposed to get weather today, and I wondered when it was gonna appear. It hadn't yet, but I see a gray cloud is right here outside my window. So there's no telling. So far, I'm staying good. That's our next thing, is to do a garage sale. It'll depend on the weather. Yeah. Well, and we need to get through this garage here at our house and just do our, because like I said, we just do like a free giveaway thing here. And usually it's not till September, but I am so ready to just get it gone through. Now, there has been sometimes that if it's something that's a little more, that yes. We do list it, you know, to try to sell it, but don't really do a marketplace thing anymore or anything like that. We'll just put it up on the Facebook page, and if anybody is interested, then they get a hold of us, you know. But right now, I'm just trying to hang on to you know, some of the extra furniture and stuff that we have and things that we picked up along the way for the other house. And that's still at a standstill right now because of injury. So I'm antsy about that because I can't do anything right now until certain things are done. I can't do anything because I'm ready to be in there cleaning, painting, ripping out some more flooring in the bathroom. And a plumber is supposed to be coming over to fix the water lines that got all jacked up, that we're not real happy about, but you know, what do you do? So I appreciate you. Hopefully I got you a sub or two. Well, I certainly appreciate you too, Positive. Thank you very much, and I appreciate that shout out today. That was very kind of you. Thank you. I must start driving once we're open today. Okay, well, be careful. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm sure I'll probably see you tomorrow. If you're going to be on tomorrow. Thank you, Manuela. Yeah, I've been fighting it. And thank you, though, for telling me. That's what I keep telling people. Keep letting me know, because I'm not always going to catch it. And sometimes I'm not pixely here, but I will be out there some, you know. Weather's moving in, too, so it may be that I won't be able to bounce back right away. We'll see you later, Positive. Yeah, Lady Crochet, that's about right. That is about right. Okay, I did this on single crochet and I wanted double. So, I don't know what I went and done that for, but oh well. I could just do double crochet on top of it, but I ain't gonna like it, so we're ripping it out. And that's okay. I'm not gonna be mad about it. It ain't gonna take me that long to do. I think I'm just used to doing my scrunchies on the ponies and like, yeah, forgot that I'm doing a towel holder now. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Manuela. Yeah, hopefully it'll work its way out. I think this is due to weather, so I'll check my thingy though to make sure. Well, I definitely do like this so far for the fact of not holding the strings, you know, because just having the strings was kind of like, eh, I didn't like just having that. I mean, it worked, and it was good. I like the way they look, you know. Crystal clear now. Well, hopefully it stays that way for a while. Okay, join that. Okay, I am back. Sorry. Thank you. Hello, Nicole. Oh, and it's definitely cooled down. That feels good. It wasn't that it was bad to begin with, but it just the humidity doesn't seem as bad right now. Hmm. I'm doing good, Nicole. How are you? I'm doing good. I just got back from a trip to Texas. Oh, wow. And you live in Denver. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nice. Denver is nice. It's been a long time since I've been there. Always said I would like to maybe go back sometime, but I have not done that yet. Hello, Vima. How are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. Good, I'm glad. I am glad. What are you currently working on right now, Vima? Anything? Anything fun, different? The Denver area is kind of going through a lot, like a lot of homeless people. I live near, and so the problem there is coming near me. Yeah. I've not been to Denver, but I know whenever I was out there, that was supposed to be where we were going, but we ended up not going all the way into Denver. But I know there's a lot of, yeah, there's different places in Colorado that I think are kind of, I don't know. I know that breeze feels good. Starting to sprinkle. Because the temperature has just dropped another probably 5 or so degrees. Felt like it dropped about 10 already. So now it's really... Oh yeah, it's raining now. A little bit more. Nothing bad. No, I can't do that. There we go. Get myself all turned around. Oh, well, that lasted a whole 2 seconds. Not complaining, but... Okay, so far so good. This is a little bit thinner. I don't know. It's some of the big twists that I got. Oh, back before Joann's was going out, I got it for 97 cents a skein of cotton. And it's 100% cotton, I believe. It's considered a 4, but it's definitely not a 4 in comparison to like your sugar and cream cones. But I like the color. And it says that it's a gray, but it looks brown. And I've used so much of this. It says gray splash, but to me it looks brown. But for 97 cents, I think I bought, oh my gosh, I don't even remember now how many I bought. Because I like the gray, or kind of that grayish colored, browny kind of grayish. It reminds me of even like a mushroom. Okay. There's a mistake in 5 of the squirrel and the surprise animal patterns. In round 5, okay. How many of those towel holders have you made today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 so far. I'm on my 7th one. Yeah, I've got these 2, and I made these 2 earlier, and then these 2, and then this one that I'm doing now. The brown ones, they were done off camera, but earlier whenever I was kind of testing it out. Well, I already had, like I said, I had the two brown ones done already, and then I finished up one of these turquoise and did another one. So you're not that far off, Kathy. You're not that far off. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know about the squirrel one, because yeah, eventually I want to work on some of those, sit down and get. So, I can get some of those done. Kathy, no, I'm right-handed. With the way my phone and everything is turned to it, it makes it look like I'm. From my area, I might want to start watching the weather, Lenora. Just turned it on, so I'm not real sure where everything is just yet. Yeah. I don't know that we're supposed to get anything too severe here. They haven't called for anything for us. The last I checked, that is. The last I checked. So. So I have max velocity on, so. I don't know where he's at though, because I can't read it from here. Oh, he's in South Carolina, it looks like. Oh, Springfield, St. Louis area again. Oh, geez. With the way things have been developing out of nowhere, it doesn't hurt to keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, the sun's all back out here again, and we just got like a little sprinkle so far. You sound like my daughter totally exasperated when I said, let's drive to the top of the hill to see what's going on. Oh gosh. I just don't get too worked up about any of it. I'm mindful and aware, believe me. But yeah, my sister now, on the other hand, used to be. I don't know if she's so much like this now. But she hated storms. She was scared to death of storms. She didn't like them, And me, I was the one that, well, I wanted to stand out on the porch and be like in it, and loving the rain and all that kind of stuff. But does that mean that I want to have a tornado go through my backyard? Heck no. No, I don't. And am I going to go storm chasing? No. I got my mind about myself, So, you know. She literally said she would be glad when I get out of my weather phase of wanting to see it. No, I want to see it. I like watching it. I like, but I don't constantly have the weather on or anything. Now, whenever, stuff is brewing, yeah, I'll turn it on. And I think it's interesting to watch it. I like to watch the people chasing and doing. But I'm not that brave to be like right in it to chase, Now, if I was guaranteed nothing was going to happen to me, it's like, yeah, put me there. But I do find it interesting, and I do watch a lot of those videos that are out there. I think I watched the whole entire weather thing where they had like all those storm chasers with all those tornadoes and everything. I think I've binged watched, I don't know how many of those things. I find it very interesting. And there's people that have lost their lives doing that. I mean, but that's what they enjoyed. I mean, I hated that they lost their life, but okay, yeah, that was definitely a little bit thinner, but it's still going to work just fine yeah. But it's definitely thinner yarn, but I like it. because it kind of has that marbled look, and it's something neutral. It will go with anything. Nashville, oh boy. Yeah, I guess I spend too much time watching it. Oh, if you have a trash can outside, bring it in. Well, your trash cans will go flying. Oh yeah, that would be scary. There's nothing wrong with it, Lenora. I love it too. But can you imagine the thrill of chasing the storms? Oh, I mean, there's a thrill to it, but I don't know. I like I said, I enjoy watching it, seeing it, watching it unfold, all the things. And I mean, I have witnessed tornadoes. I have. We've had them around us, and I've seen them, all the things, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, if I would be guaranteed that nothing was going to happen to me, yeah, I'll sit there and watch it. But there's some of those I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. So no, there's nothing wrong with watching and all the things. Mm-hmm. Now, Seth, the other day, whenever that went through here, and the sirens were going off in the town over, they never set them off here because usually if it goes off in the county, all of them go off. Well, they had a big stink about that in the paper, all the local papers. Well, the one local paper that covers everything pretty well of like 3 towns. And they had a big stink about that. So they didn't do our tornado siren here. But they did it in the other town. And Seth, of course, was driving with the kids, and he was getting closer and closer to that area. He's like, get to the basement. And I'm like, I'm not going to the basement. The sun is shining, and there's nothing here yet. I know it's coming, something's coming, but I'm not going to the basement. Because we'd already had one round blow through really hard. I mean, it came through hard. That one was crazy. It hit us worse, that first one that came through, than it did the town over. The town over got hit worse with the second one than we did. But that first one, I told him, I said, this one coming through is nothing compared to the first one. And I didn't go to the basement for it. Because the wind was so bad and coming so hard with that first one that came through. It was on Friday, on Friday. And I had to go through and like crack the windows because it was so bad. And the pressure in the house and everything was just, yeah, it was wild. But it didn't last very long. We're headed to Alabama this weekend. It looks like it's going to would be a mess. Oh no. Oh yeah, but so dangerous. I've been in a hurricane. Oh, it was at night, so I didn't see it. For sure, I'm always the last one in the basement. It tends to be that here with me. I'm usually the last one in the basement. But I'm usually like, okay, is everybody else in the basement? Where's the dog? You know, do I have my phone? Do I have this? Do I have that type thing? Looking at the weather before I go downstairs. And like that one night whenever the sirens were going off and I'm just sitting here crocheting and everybody's telling me, you're not in your basement? And it was like, no, I'm not. None of us went to the basement that night. Because I knew the story. I knew it wasn't around us. I knew where it was at. So. But that was one of the nights that they set off the, you know, the alarm here, and it wasn't even here. It was in 2 towns over in the same county. So. Which I would rather be notified of something than nothing. I don't have a problem with them setting them off. Because again, being aware, you know, don't have a problem with it. But I have a feeling some of the people that complained, they're going to complain now because they don't ever turn it on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd rather them set them off than not, you know, just so then you know. But now, I don't want them just setting them off randomly, willy-nilly. No. But you know what? These people that are, I mean, this time of year for these people, this is their time of year. They're having a heyday. They're getting their thrills and they're getting, I mean, their excitement is contagious. I mean, you know, because it is exciting, but yet at the same time, it is so dangerous. So dangerous. Oh my gosh, they're getting pelted. Pelted with hail. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got 2 of these made. This color. Now I'm going to switch to my brown. I have some brown somewhere, and I don't know what I was sure that I did, but I can't find it right now, so I'm just going to use out of this one. And I just got done organizing all of my cotton, so the only thing I know is that I got it stuck in one of my boxes. But then I also had a bag that had all of my scraps in it. And it's failing me of where I put it. Because I had like a mesh bag that I put it all in, so who knows. Hello, Caitlin. How are you? Mm. Whew. I'm doing good, Caitlin. Thank you. Glad you're doing well. He's in Springfield now, Illinois. I am working on some towel holders. I have some here that I didn't put, that I just made regular, like with wrapping the yarn around my fingers and making like a loop and crocheting around them. And the notion came through me to use, because I was thinking, hair scrunchies. Well, whenever I was on here sharing about doing this, Lenora said that she uses hair ties. So I was like, that did go through my head. I did have that go through my head of like, why wouldn't you be able to do that? So I was like, well, she's done it, liked it, I'll try it. So I've done some like that then too. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them done. So yeah, just something simple for my next market coming up. Getting some of my cotton used up, some of my scrap. Some of it isn't scrap, but colors that I still, kind of wanted to use and stuff. So yeah, I have some black and white over here I'm going to do here next, I think. And I have some teal. Well, thank you, Caitlin. And I think they're just super simple for some people that just want something very minimal and simple. And, it's a lower price point too, for some people that, it's still, a nice item to have and something to have, but doesn't cost as much, Oh, a small order for a couple of washcloths. Oh yeah, I love the washcloths, Kathy. That's another one of my big sellers too, is washcloths. I got those stuck back up though. I did that pretty early on. I do have this one that I need to finish up, that's sitting over here, but it's a scrubby though, it's a combo, but yeah, and even my combos, my one-sided cotton side and scrubby side, those are pretty popular too, and I actually probably need to do some more of those, but I thought I would try this first, that has the combo in it, to see how people maybe like those. And those are a real quick workup too, Kathy. That usually doesn't take too long. Yeah, I got a brown one now. Make one more of the brown. Can't get it quite spit out there. Mm. Well, we don't have any storms here yet. It's just a little bit ago, it just kind of showered a little bit, but I have it all in the background because there is some stuff kind of north of us and stuff, so I just have it all in the background just in case. It's rainy and windy and cold. Yeah. Yesterday was a lot cooler. I mean, today has been cooler, don't get me wrong, but yesterday it just seemed like it was cold. Whereas today has been more humid and we still have low temps, but it's been that humid kind of feel. And I don't know that we're really supposed to have anything severe here, but you never know, you know. Oh. Yeah, that's in Springfield. Hmm. I ordered 2 skeins of yarn from Walmart. They came in like they are jumbo rolls, but I didn't order jumbo. But I'm not complaining, right? Well, maybe they substituted or something, Kathy. I don't know. What colors did you get? Oh. Pink ombre called Jazzy. Wow. That sounds pretty. I love it though. They will be enough to finish this blanket. Oh, good. Oh yeah, I do. I think I have my Amazon tablet thing over here. Okay, it showed that I just got it. I will look. That one done. Ah. Oh, that cloud looks. Oh, nice. Do you want me to share with everyone? I like those colors. That's really pretty. I like it. And I see your granny square one in the background. Oh gosh. So yeah, that is really pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, I like that those shades of pink. That's perfect. Whoa. Okay. I think I'm gonna do my black and white of this skein that I have left over on. I should have enough to do two. Well, welcome from South Africa. Huh. That was an interesting vehicle. I'll twist it around again. Okay, I got one of the black and white and gray kind of colored down. Okay, I'm gonna take a break really quick. I will be right back. Got some drops of rain coming down again. Big drops. But the sun is shining. Well, welcome Winnie from Kenya. How are you? Are you working on anything fun right now, Winnie? I'm working on towel holders, like where your towel would hang off of here, hang it from the loop. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Hello, Freya. I'm working on towel holders today.
sitting on, again, one of the hats cams, just more of the artboard or the taft. So in the next few minutes, we'll have a more definitive view of that wall cloud, but there is definitely a wall cloud here. Honestly, this still is the best shot of the, looking at it from behind of the storm here. We're tracking towards Fayetteville.
That's the first time I've seen a prime truck drive through here. I never see a prime truck drive through here. That's interesting. I twisted myself all around on that one.
Looks like we have another view of our wall cloud forming in.
Or I didn't twist it around.
It's back over in eastern Arkansas. Kind of see it from behind here, from the page here. Wall cloud forming there. What is that? Is that fire?
There we go.
This is back over. You can see the wall cloud right side of your screen. I think they'll probably pull over and look at it here in a second. So it's back over in eastern Arkansas. That's here. The exact picture again is northwest of Deepwood. Got 2 areas of rotation right now. We have one near Snowguard, which will probably get tornado at any moment, and then another one east of Fiber. We got chaser conversions here as well. So back over to live radar right now. This is what it looks like on this storm near Snowguard. Couplet is actually right over where Connor is. Connor might have a view here in a second, but the rotation is the strongest here. Yoder coming up on Plainview and Mount Adams over the next few minutes, going in the direction of Peru. So we're essentially tracking to the east. And the other one right now is just to the south of Humphrey. Area rotation right now is here. Alzheimer going in the direction of Deepwood. So we're going to use right here. We're keeping an eye on them too. They don't do anything yet. We're keeping an eye on them. And it does look like we at least have some sort of wall cloud forming. Let me go over to Connor. I think he might have something down. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's go to Connor. It's underneath that area rotation. Really underneath the mezzo. Very sus. Thank you, Mary, for the email motivation. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tom, as well, for the email motivation. Best one, share on YouTube. I'm there on us. Appreciate that. Thank you, Tom. Tornado pages are really good to get this now. Look at this. That's a little wall cloud. It's definitely organizing. So again, this is going up towards Holly Grove, Arkansas. It's our northern storm here in eastern Arkansas. They're on a really suspicious road. I'm not gonna lie. Just back over also in southern Tennessee, this near Fayetteville, we have a tornado warning. There's still a large wall cloud here that is heading towards Fayetteville right now. Could drop a tornado here at any time as it continues to move to the east. This is another live shot as well. This storm a little bit further down.
What'd I miss, Lenora? I was in the zone. Which I kind of like parking on. Oh, okay. Oh, it probably had one of my listed words or something in it. Who knows? I still haven't went in there. I keep saying I'm going to go in there and check it, and I haven't done it yet. Like I said, I never had a problem with it until recently. Again, people, and really, I mean, some of those words can come out now. I don't, but then I'm also kind of afraid if I do go in and take some of those out and allow them, then, but now that it's under control, kind of maybe it won't, but. And if it does, I can always go back in and put them back in. We just had someone stop and try to sell us solar. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm no genius, but I believe they have to have sun to work. Our property is complete shade except for the driveway, right? Now, if you have a lot of trees and stuff, yeah. And with some of those people that come around like that, you have to kind of watch out for too, And you know that. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and try some of this teal. This is one of my new ones, but. I'm just going to check them. I think it's glued. That's why I'm having a trouble. That's why I'm having so much trouble. It was no, not glued, but taped. Gee whiz. They played it off. They wanted to help us check for energy efficiency because our electric company was charging us for it. Yeah, you gotta love salespeople. Or whatever they are. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. Oh, I had a brown in here I could use with my one brown that I just made. I didn't realize that because I did get a bunch of hair ties over here a while back. Thrifting, they had a bag of them for like nothing, like a big huge bag, and I've went through all those even. Oh, they have confirmed that that did develop into a tornado. It looked like it was going to. Can you believe the audacity of the electric company charging us for using it? I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta love salespeople. And they're hoping that they just find gullible people, I guess, or something, or that they think are gullible people. I mean, I don't know. And that's why I do feel so bad for some of these elderly people that are by themselves and, you know, and people use them, you know.
Might be non-convinced, as I mentioned before. Could actually be there. Actually, wait. I still think if you have a tornado, it literally tornado in the right middle somewhere. We just don't see any rooting. But that's possible. I mean, I'm just taking a guess because we don't exactly know what's happening. It also could be somewhere back behind the airport, which is coming up on right now. We'll have you there in a second. Also, we just got a new tornado warning for Sheffield and Kiwanini, heading up towards I-80 just to the west of Princeton. So seek shelter if you're this tornado warning. Rotation is going to be going right towards I-80 over the next few minutes. We also have some rotation near Geneseo and also a little bit north of Cambridge, which is also tracking towards I-88 over the next few minutes. Once again, confirmed tornado right now by weather spotters coming up into Springfield, Illinois. This is also going to be tracking towards Dawson. The tornado would likely be somewhere over here, just to the south of our hail core, coming up into Springfield right now. Springfield, again, very populated area. Please seek shelter if you are in Springfield. And again, take it seriously in case there is legitimately a tornado here, which, again, we are assuming that there is one.
Well, now you're saying assuming there's one. Don't know. I thought they said they confirmed that it was.
Still alive here, just outside of Springfield.
Glad we didn't go there today. Anything to make money, Lenora, besides the electric company is broke. Well,
Back to it in a second. I do want to go back to radar. Once again, this is not just a threat for a potential tornado. Again, it's been confirmed by weather spotters. But there's also a big hail core here on the west side of Springfield, tracking towards Buffalo Park. So be ready for up to 2 to 2.5 inch diameter hail as this continues to move to the northeast over the next several minutes. Back off to the north in Peoria, we just had a report of 2 to 3 inch diameter trailers. So be ready for high winds here back over northwestern Illinois. It's another clear shot here. Spread out. They are, well, I mean, running a show. Chasers actually would have chased this spread today, but definitely impossible to be up here in time.
Gotta take that out.
Got a tornado pull up somewhere.
I don't know. It's the weirdest thing going on out here. We get some spring, and the sun comes back out. The wind blows for a minute. Then it gets cloudy again. Then we get some sprinkles, and weirdest thing. I'm not complaining about this breeze, though. It feels amazing.
So back over to southern Tennessee is what it looks like right now. The Has came back over here, Plushy, and this is where we do have an active tornado warning coming up on Fayetteville. If we have a tornado, what's going to be somewhere in the middle of your screen, which right now also looks like just kind of a wall cloud right now that's moving in. I do not see a tornado here as of right now, but there is still a lowering. This will begin currently tracking towards Mulberry, Lynchburg, just west of Eastville Springs right now. This will eventually be tracking in the direction of Kelso. Also, Connor Croft is on the severe storm that is currently producing a potential for a tornado here soon. West of Helena and Helena West, and he's right now in the RFD search. We track through some of the highest winds right now. If you look at the bottom right of your screen, he's literally inside of the area of rotation. Okay, so I'm going to need to know how to drive earlier. You know how to, you guys don't need Shorts coming up. Every rotation again. You're near Springfield. We have a trail in the middle somewhere. See if Shorts can spot anything here. Springfield, Illinois, we're going to confirm trail. We're going to get by weather spotters. Although the clouds are in there, it's a large lowering here. It's just, we don't see a tornado clearly. They're going to brief one, maybe. There's got to be just got discussions. Very ominous.
I wonder if they pondered how hard of a sale it was going to be when they decided to stop, right? Well, it seems like around here, whenever they hit, they always go to the rural areas because, it is highly populated farm ground area around here. A lot of older people that are still living on their home farms, and some of those, they don't know because a lot of them are wives of farmers that live by themselves now and don't necessarily know. Others are they're pretty with it and they do know and they'll let you know, and that's good. But some of those that aren't, I mean, it just, they want to try to get you, get you roped into something. Because I know my best friend, she went with the solar thing. And I was like, okay, you do you, whatever. And I don't even really know who it was that she did it through or anything. And it was kind of like, oh, I don't know, I just don't know. But again, you do you. It just kind of made me nervous. And she did have a little bit of trouble with some stuff, and I think she got it worked out, but I don't know how it is now. I haven't asked her about it lately, but I'm certainly hoping that everything got worked out all the way. Okay, I'm on number 14, and I should be done with the colors that I'm wanting to do right now. I was at least trying to make 2 of each color to have. I have some blue in there, some variegated blue even. But I'd like to maybe do a couple in too. My son got solar, but they put it out on the barn. I'm waiting to hear if it actually makes a difference or not. Yeah, and that's the way with Cindy. She was like, she knew like the first year or so, I think, that it wasn't maybe going to do as much, but then something happened. I don't know what it was exactly. I'm gonna have to ask her about that. So I don't know if it's made any difference or not. Really don't know. Oh, please bush hog my ditch out there. I heard of something. It was like, what in the world is out there doing the ditches? They finally got this corner all cleaned up down here from us. It was so overgrown. But I think the only reason why that got cleaned up is because the electric company had to come in and cut back some trees and stuff because of power lines. Because we have so many trees. You need to come a little closer this way. Or heck, maybe they're just doing the road. I don't know what they're doing. I know one of the businesses in town, they have a lot that is, what they did, they just have a lot that is full of the solar panels. And I just don't know that I want that in my yard. I know they're bush hogging along the road. Actually, I just think that's my neighbor. I don't know, I can't tell if it's him or not. Should have him go over and mow at the other house for me too. Yes, please. He's going to town. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. I wish we had a bush hog. We don't. We have a tractor. We could get one, but we don't have one. I mean, we mow with it and everything, but we don't have a bush hog attachment to it. I wish we did. And I don't know why we don't, but we don't. Or I'd been out there bush hogging. But I love to mow. I love doing all that kind of stuff, so. Oh, they're just bush hogging a bunch of overgrowth and everything from spring over across the street. It's just, yeah, it really needed to be cut back off of the road, and that's what he's doing. And he kind of came our side, but we keep our side down to where we don't have to bush hog it. But he's just over there cleaning it up, and yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Because we're on a really bad curve here where we're at, so it does make a difference. Because otherwise, I'm all for the foliage and, letting, and all that. But where we're at on this road, if people don't know it, it's, and again, it's seriously, thank you, Jesus, that we have not had anything happen out here. Because, I mean, people go up and down this road, like, to go to the bottoms and stuff. They use it all the time to go down in there, and it's people that don't travel the road every day. And so whenever you come around, it's really hilly right over here from us to the north, and you keep coming to the side and towards south, and then all of a sudden you have a curve that's like boom, and plus it's kind of like a Y too at the same time. We've had some close stuff, but nothing bad has ever happened yet. So it does need to be trimmed back. So because of visibility, so. I'm pretty sure it's my up the road neighbor guy. It looked like him. So that was very nice of him to just come and do. I know one time my daughter and I were traveling to North Carolina and I took a curve too fast. Thank the Lord for being there for me. Oh boy, yeah. Well, and even whenever we've been in Gatlinburg and stuff, all the times that we've been in Gatlinburg, I mean, we're used to country roads, but I mean, you get in Gatlinburg and all of the hills and everything, we're not used to that much of a hill and stuff like that, traveling through things like that. And, but those locals, they're used to it, so I know they probably get disgusted with people like us coming through and we're driving carefully, and it's like we're not clogging up traffic, but we're not going 100 miles an hour either, like some of them are. And I'm like, oh boy, it makes me nervous. But they're used to it. But Seth, no, not Seth, was it Annie? I don't remember. One of the two of them. They were getting so tired of driving because they didn't like the people being on her tail, and it was like, nah, I ain't worried about that. They can be on my tail. I don't care. I'm gonna drive and be safe. Don't care what you do. You can go around me, something, if you want. Like, nope, not gonna let it bother me. Okay, I need to put these in a baggie of some kind. Right. Yeah, I understand. Mm. Okay, I was gonna look at my patterns real quick and see what else I had. Oh gosh, I got the hiccups. Taco ramen. I don't know why that just popped up, but okay. Oh! I hadn't seen this yet. I'm surprised I hadn't. The bee worry worm thing. Bee worry worm. I like that. And it has like a little card. I am Busy, the little worry bee. I am so glad you found me. If you like, you can take me home and I'll make sure you never feel alone. Aww. I'm surprised I hadn't seen anything like that yet. Yeah, I had seen for the worry worm that they had kind of similar cards too. For the regular worry worms. I've never printed any off, but I was gonna see if I had anything else on the small side for my kitchen stuff, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, the cast iron handle covers, I had those. But I like this little chicken table runner thing. That is so cute, but and you could totally just do the pattern on your own. It would not be hard to do. Okay, don't know why I'm yawning, but oh, the red, white, and blue star hot pads. That's what I should do, is be working on some of those bowl koozie things. Because my mom wants some of those, and I have one made, but that's what I should be working on, is some of those. Because that's what she's getting for Christmas, because that's what she asked for, so, and that's what I told her. I was like, well, I got one thing for you then for Christmas.
is this storm? All right, apparently this is on the ground. So apparently this is on the ground right now. It's an
Well, I have to go for now. Will you be back this evening? No, I will not be on tonight, Kathy.
weather spotters have confirmed this
I
storm
will be on tomorrow.
again of this
I'll be on tomorrow.
that is currently tracking towards Santa Fe, just west of Columbia. So this is again a live shot of our tornado. I guess this is non-condensed, being confirmed by weather spotters. Strongest rotations over Timmins, and it's heading up towards Buffalo and Swan, Bluff, and Vaughn. So seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning again. On your screen, this is a non-condensed tornado. We don't see any debris being picked up right now, but it's probably going to be a little more in the kind of haze. It gets very humid, so the visibility is
Well, my gosh, how many different patterns do you need? I thought this was just a one.
Producing ground circulation. What I mean by non-condensed is that we can't fully see the cone coming down. We can only see the pole. And underneath that pole, there is likely a tornado picking up debris right now. A little vortex on the ground. That's assuming what we're looking at here. Like 99% sure that's what's happening right now. So the tornado would be non-condensed on the ground. Right now, your Kimmins just south of Morgantown, Tennessee, and eventually coming up on Bond, Little Block, Shady Grove, and Williamsport, and Grim Springs. So seek shelter away from windows and on the lowest floor possible if you are here this morning.
Okay, Kathy, we'll see you later. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your evening. I don't want to use double. No.
I mean, you could call it an invisible tornado, I guess, but it's a non-condensed tornado. That's what we call it. We're on the ground level up. See debris. I can't see debris.
I don't want to do that right now.
Tornado will be right there in the middle on. I do not really see it. It's a ghost tornado. We would call it a ghost tornado. Ghost tornado here. Let's keep an eye on this. Another thought right your screen. The latest scan is still showing very strong rotation. So, I mean, this thing is, it might be recycling right now, but it is rapidly rotating right now, heading up in the direction of Santa Fe over the next minute. It's just north of Holball and southwest of Nashville. So please seek shelter. We definitely had a tornado with this, at least in the last few minutes. It is a non-condensed tornado. Back over in southern Tennessee near Belvidere. Still rotation of this storm. This one's on a ball cloud for a long time. Currently heading in the direction of Colon as well. So seek shelter again for in this morning. This is currently moving to the east. And we will likely have another live shot. We have another live shot coming up here in the next few minutes. On the edge of this tornado in Franklin County. You guys will keep an eye on that.
Maybe I'll work on some fidgets. I think I still have my.
Back to west of Memphis. We still have a tornado warning west of Memphis. This is back over closer to Marion. So if you're this morning, again, staying your safe place just west of Marion right now. I haven't really seen a whole lot of rotation on the storm, to be honest. It looks pretty messy for right now. We're still keeping an eye on the potential for a tornado. I do think our tornado front is going to start to ramp up back over here in western Tennessee in the next 30 minutes or so. We got multiple storms that are now moving in the western half of the state that are rotating a little bit in the mid levels, not quite yet in the low levels. And the tornado front should start to increase with these storms as long as they stay a little bit more semi-discrete. We also got storms heading up towards Paducah and as well as Mayfield to Kentucky right now. Rotations are pretty broad. We've got a little bit of rotation north of Hickman coming up in Clinton right now, going towards Mayfield. That could get tornado wind at some point in the near future. They're back over near Mound City and Carrio, mainly a wind threat, but there's a chance for an isolated tornado. In fact, there might be a little QLCS tornado trying to develop right there. Heading up in the direction of Ingleside, eventually going towards Washington. Back over in Illinois, we still at least have 2 tornado warnings, one of which is near Springfield. And this storm's actually beginning to organize a little bit more now. So we're starting to see a little bit more organization on this storm, heading into the direction of Harristown, Decatur, and Forsyth. Rotation's pretty broad as of right now. We got a large hail bore on the north side of I-72 that is going in the direction of Forsyth stay in your safe place as it continues to move to the east. Yellow's also a big concern on that. Also back out to east and down in northwest of Princeton. Still a tornado warning here for another 7 minutes. The main area we're looking at is this area rotation in our line that's coming up on Princeton I-80 or I-80 as well as White Neck over the next few minutes. Just some key areas of rotation. Set up right here our low pressure system with a lot more vorticity, so these can produce isolated snow tornadoes in our line as they continue to move north over the next several minutes. We also got a slew of severe thunderstorm warnings back over eastern Kentucky right now, mainly for damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour in addition to some quarter-sized hail. These storms are currently moving to the east, so continue to stay in your safe place. These warnings, isolated snow tornado threat will continue with those storms. I also want to point out back over in northern Mississippi, we've got another discrete cell here near New Albany. It's not really rotating right now, but it is a discrete cell. And if it's able to organize, we could get a tornado threat on this in the next half hour to an hour as it goes toward Boonville.
Trying to decide what I want to make. Work on. Guess I could finish this washcloth that's over here, or dishcloth, whatever. Oh, I would like to make some of those crochet polo covers sometime. That'd be a really good one to use scrap. Especially for some of the plushy stuff that I have just like little bits. I would love to make some of those. That's what I need to do too. You know, in my spare time. I love those. Oh, and a crochet snow cone. No snow cone. I like that. And it looks small. It's a decent pattern. That's going in my list. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up. I need to put the tail on my cat. I haven't done that yet. Oh, the wind's picking up again.
cloud just exited the screen. This is going to come up into Jackson over the next few minutes. We have a strong area of rotation once again coming up into Jackson and Venus, just south of Oakfield. And this is another live shot in downtown Jackson right now. And again, we don't really have a perfect view of the wall cloud from this angle, but it'll be very back over here. It's a little more rain wrapped from the town of Jackson, Tennessee. So if you're in Jackson, seek shelter. Don't really try to look outside for this thing, especially if this does drop its tornado. It could be on the stronger side of things, especially how large that wall cloud currently appears. And they are moving the camera, so here we go. Just moving. You can see the wall cloud right there. It is still a large wall cloud. Look at that thing. Just a little southwest of Jackson. Don't see a tornado yet, but we could have one at any moment here. Up into Jackson. Jackson, Tennessee, seek shelter. Also, the confirmed tornado warning is no longer confirmed as back to radar indicated. Camera operator watches Max. They might be. They have at least for the Venmo donation. I appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing the shirt as well. Thank you, Richard, for the Venmo donation. And it's a good idea today. If you live in Tennessee, if you live in Kentucky, whatever state you're in here in the Ohio Valley or Tennessee Valley, it's a good idea to share the stream today. There are certain weather radios that are not going to be going off today, really mainly across like central Tennessee. So good idea to have way more racers and alerts today, including
Measure this, see where I'm at.
updates, obviously, warnings that are happening in real time. This storm, honestly, is probably the most concerning we have on radar right now. The large ball cloud on the right side of your screen here, coming up into Jackson over the next couple of minutes. And again, could drop a tornado at any time. Velocity's going to take
Right at
radar,
9,
but
so
there's a chance of producing a tornado
I have about 2 more inches to go.
here over the next few minutes. It is very low again to the ground right now. It's only probably about 1,000 feet off the ground, so it wouldn't take much for a tornado to drop out of this storm.
Well, actually, about another inch, but oh no, 2 inches. So I was thinking about the border, but that doesn't finish into anything.
Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, there is a strong outlook south of Star City, Arkansas. You think it's a little bit contaminated, but hopefully we get a tornado warning issued for this. Another thing I wanted to point out with a lot of our storms in Tennessee is because of how quick they're sort of bubbling up and how sheer and favorable our environment is, we may have the potential for storms to actually produce a tornado before we even get a chance to really like see the storm on radar very well. So if you have any sort of these robust thunderstorms around you, even these ones that are like to the southeast of Paris that have some very broad rotation and look like they have lightning and are at least decently rated, keep an eye out for a tornado on those, even if we don't have a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning, just because it can happen really, really quickly today.
Hey, Riley, with the update. Yeah, back over here just southeast of Star City in Arkansas. This storm is definitely rotating. We got a large okay coast on it in front of the storm. This thing may be gearing up for a tornado here shortly, as Riley also alluded to, is contaminated with it being further away from our radar site. So we'll have really a clean view of the storm. If we had a tornado, it would be probably developing in the next 15 minutes going towards Winchester and Dumas here, just west of Watson, northwest of McGee. We have another storm also that looks like it might try to start rotating here soon, northwest of Crochet. That's just south of Monticello, going eventually towards the McGee area here pretty soon. We have multiple storms near the Mississippi River Valley as well that are producing mainly a damaging wind risk as of right now. There's a low chance of a tornado with this activity as it continues to move east. Connor Crop Bottom Middle is currently on the storm here in Barnacle, and it looks like there was still a lowering, so there's still a chance this thing does try to drop a tornado. It would probably be a bit more rain wrapped though, those storms being a bit higher over recent. We also got storms right now coming up towards Memphis. A half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds are the main concern. However, the rotation is picking up a little bit now, just off to the west of Memphis, going towards Millington and Kerrville. So we need to keep an eye on this little area of storm activity as this continues to track to the east. And back in Tennessee, we got 3 tornado warnings. We got one near Winchester. This one still is a hook. But again, I do not think this one is really that close to producing. It just had a ball clock for a long time, just to the west of Cowan. And we'll have a view of that here in a few minutes, just south of Tullahoma. And then back over to the northeast of Tullahoma, we did have a going up towards Lamont and Grim Springs, and then over to Jackson. This is, again, the most concerning tornado warning that we have right now. Rotation isn't as strong as before, but we still have a large wall cloud, and it would not take much for this thing to produce a tornado here in the next few minutes. This is what it looks like right now in Jackson. You can actually see on the right there that influx tail that's coming in from this way.
You fell asleep, Johnson. It's all this weather messing with us. I'm blaming it on the weather. I blame everything on the weather.
A very good shot here of our storm right now. Hey, $20 super chat. LA radios are down for maintenance. Does that mean no sirens for national? Like, Riley, does that mean no sirens? Is that related up?
And they also have manual override. So let's say like literally everything was down, like actually still just like put the manual switch at a lot of places to sound the tornado sirens. So those will still be working. However, I don't like relying on tornado sirens ever for a tornado warning because
I thought I was awake. And the next thing, you weren't.
Also, one other thing I want to mention is the AC/DC concert at Nissan Stadium tonight has been canceled due to weather.
Okay. Thank you. So it does sound like the here. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even have it on. I didn't know Riley was going to start talking, but yeah. Sounds like the AC/DC concert has been canceled in Nashville due to severe weather. So that's up. We're going to that tonight. I had somebody ask in the chat about somebody was talking about the AC/DC concert in the chat. So that is related. Still a large wall cloud here near Jackson. Very low cloud. Big influx tail from the right coming in.
Hello, Kitty. How are you?
Report here from AC/DC themselves. Nissan Stadium is scheduled tomorrow due to inclement weather. AC/DC got the thunder strike. All right, guys. Let's go here to Jackson. Still got a large wall cloud. Gonna come up into Jackson here over the next few minutes. Let's get sea shelter for Jackson. Might still be geared up for a tornado here over the next few minutes.
Good. And just gonna let you know, I have a lot of lag here, so usually have a lot of lag, so just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and my Wi-Fi is not the greatest, but I'm lucky to have what I have. 14. I got 14 of them done, Johnson.
Well, we still have a large low right here. I mean, again, there hasn't been a tornado quite yet. If we have one, it's going to be coming up in the west side.
I have some blue scrap in there that I want to do at some point, but I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to find my scrap, because I know I have some blue in there that I want to do some shades of blue too. A couple of. So yeah, I got myself stocked on those a little bit, and I did them in the neutral colors, so the ones I got done so far.
Predictions for Clarksville, Tennessee this afternoon. The Jingles being the biggest concern, and then an isolated tornado potential. All right, let's get way closer to the camera. We're just going to look over the camera in the next couple minutes. We go way over the camera. This is a version of experiencing a tornado right now, coming up into Jackson, your Westwood Gardens, your I-40, and then eventually tracking in the direction of Cotton Grove. So Cotton Grove, you're eventually the path of this as well. I don't know where it is. Maybe on the left middle. Alright, it's on the left. Alright, so it looks like it's left middle. Left middle is where it's really spinning right now. It's a non-condensed tornado down the left middle, kind of in front of Jackson, Tennessee right now. You can get to your storm shelter, make some calls or bathroom if you are in Jackson. Works across the screen. Crossing I-4 or Highway 45 here on the south side of I-40. So yeah, this is still rotating. Rotating a lot. So large area rotation. We can get a tornado anywhere here. So again, tornado, if we still have one, it's likely it's not condensed right now. It might be a left middle right there. We go to Jackson, Tennessee. It's going to go towards Cotton Grove and Claybrook. If you have any friends or family in Jackson, make sure that they're aware of this. Again, tornado likely in progress. It's just not condensed. We have a large area rotation. We could literally have another tornado drop anywhere here. It's just a large area rotation right now moving to Jackson. You can see all spinning right now, all around this mesocyclone. It's spinning all over here. Very top of your screen, the clouds moving more to the right, moving more to the left, so kind of towards the middle. Right there in the center of your screen, where all the scud is. Tornado actually could be up your I-40 right now too. The couple that we have on radar is more up towards I-40. It could be a multi-vortex, definitely not over that. Alright, so the tornado would have probably just crossed to the left. We haven't had any power flashes, which is at least good. It looks like it was definitely on the left there. See if they move the camera here.
Holy cow, that is some kind of storm. I'm just looking at the radar.
Alright, let's go back to live radar. So we have the tornado right now would be on the ground here near I-40, near Jackson. Once again, currently tracking basically right up I-40. So again, be in your safe place here this morning. This is a confirmed tornado via weather spotters. We do think that this tornado could be damaging going up towards I-40, especially if it is multi-vortex, which looks like that's what it's trying to do there. Tornado would be in progress on the north side of Jackson right now, right near Highway 412, heading up right to Cotton Grove. And if this update this morning, it is still a confirmed tornado. So this is still a confirmed tornado heading up in the direction of Mount Gawain. The camera is moving here. I'm not sure if it can go back. I don't think it can look east unless it goes the other way. We'll see if they can turn all the way around. They are moving again. Turn over to the east, we can see it from the backside. Strongest rotation of tornado over I-40. There are more cameras coming up the path this close between those. There's one coming from Lexington that's across the screen. That is not anything related to weather. Thank you for becoming a member. Huge shout out, by the way, to Tracy with a $50 PayPal donation. That was some job for Tracy. Really appreciate that. See, I definitely don't know for sure if there's a tornado here, but there is definitely a large wall of cloud still. And this is again just east of Jackson, north and east of Jackson. This is a great supercell, and it could continue to produce a tornado threat as this continues to move to the east. So we're keeping a close eye on this storm as it continues to go towards Clarksville. I'm assuming that we're Clarksdale or Clarksburg, not Clarksburg, here in Tennessee. The main area of rotation again is near I-40 currently tracking east northeast towards Mountainville Mead. The storm that is southwest of Nashville, I was just talking about it a second ago, but it is beginning to rotate a lot more. There may be a tornado warning here soon for this storm near Centerville, but this will eventually be going towards Nashville, Tennessee, just off to the west of Franklin and west of Spring Hill. We also have a tornado warning south of Tullahoma that is still ongoing. We actually have a bit more of a low can, still an area of stronger rotation coming up on Winchester right now. This is a live shot that storm in Winchester. We get this on the bottom middle of your screen. So there is an inflow tail that we're seeing on this camera. We may start to see that wall cloud come into view here in a minute. That bottom middle. So this storm's still rotating. That's going towards Tracy City over here in southern Tennessee.
I hope I have enough to do one more round of this
Back over towards the Arkansas
border.
and Mississippi border. The storm here is not really
I'll be cutting it,
as much of a tornado risk as
cutting it kind of close.
heading towards the Mississippi River Valley. This is currently tracking to the east, so stay in your safe place and go along with the Mississippi River
Storm
Valley.
reaches all the way up into Canada.
We got DOG winds up to 70 miles per hour right now. That is moving in the
Yeah, they were
direction of
talking
the
about
You actually see the velocities. They've ramped up a ton over the last few minutes here.
north and everything. It is. It's all over.
Kerrville and Munford in western Tennessee over the next few minutes. So stay in your safe place if you are in that severe thunderstorm warning. Back over near Union City, we also have a severe thunderstorm warning here. That is for 60 mile per hour DOG winds. There's also a tornado possible label here just off to the northwest of Martin. So there could be a tornado threat trying to ramp up here at the Clinton. And I mean, man, every
Oh, come on.
that we're looking at is crazy view. This is also up here just off to the north of Martin. There's also a rotating wall cloud here. You can actually see it spinning here. Some deep radar megacyclone where you can see this spin here, another area of rotation. And this thing might be geared up for a tornado too. I mean, almost every storm is rotating right now. This is crazy. This one does not have a tornado warning right now, but it could be tornado warning at any moment. It's spinning. I mean, you can see it. It's actually spinning quite a bit right now. And it's literally a rotating wall cloud. How much it's spinning? It's spinning more than most of our other cameras that we've looked at. That big tornado. That should be tornado warning. This thing is definitely spinning. We have a new tornado warning in Louisiana. That's our new tornado warning. We have a rapidly rotating wall cloud here. This could literally drop a tornado at any minute here, right in near Martin, Tennessee. Look at how much this thing's spinning. Jeez. It's more than honestly, this looks like it's spinning. It looks like it's spinning more than the Jackson one.
Okay, once I get this round done, I'm gonna go and I gotta get my dishes all the way finished up before I go.
Yeah, probably.
I want to get them finished up. And I really need to take down another load of laundry before I head out of here. After I get off of here. It'll give me enough time to do a few things before I have to head out.
And we got a rapidly rotating storm here right over UT of Martin. This should be tornado warning. Rotation right now is coming up in Martin as we speak. That camera's again bottom middle of your screen, rotating a lot right now here just to the east of Union City. We still have a confirmed tornado warning right now for This tornado is still confirmed right now near I-40. Currently tracking towards Mount Killeen and Rock Springs. So if you're in this tornado warning, seek shelter. Get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. We also have a large wall cloud right now near Centerville that is currently tracking off to the east-northeast towards Bon Aqua Junction. That is going towards I-840 and then eventually towards Franklin. So if you're in the severe warning, be in your safe place. This is currently moving to the east-northeast. We have a new mesoscale discussion for the Storm Prediction Center as well. This is going to be for those across the Mississippi River Valley, where the severe threat is going to continue, and we are expecting it to ramp up. There is a regionally greater threat of hail and as well as the tornado threat across southern and central Tennessee, also back in northern Mississippi and southeastern Arkansas. All right, so this is where we're expecting more elevated threat here for damaging winds, very large hail, and the potential also for strong tornadoes over the next hour or two as this line of storms and semi-straight area storms continues to track to the east. All right, bottom left of your screen, that is Winchester. That is on this tornado warning. We're going to go back to this real quick. We still have a hook echo on this storm and an inflow. Still can produce a tornado as it comes towards Eastville Springs and Tracy City. If they do issue a new tornado warning, it would have to probably be in the next few minutes. There's still rotation, still a wall cloud and an inflow tail on this. Currently moving towards C1E and Tracy City. Again, this is currently tracking to the east towards State Route 108. We have a tornado in progress right now near Centerville. There's a tornado in progress near Centerville right now, just off to the southwest of Milwaukee. This is a seek shelter. So I'm on the CAD scans right now. This is again a live shot. There is a tornado in progress left side of your screen. That is a tornado in progress right now near Centerville, Tennessee. Just off to the southwest of Nashville. So again, confirmed tornado here. This is not one tornado that is moving into Centerville right now. You need to seek shelter if you are in this warning, away from windows on the lowest floor possible. This is currently just a severe warning. It should be upgraded to a confirmed tornado. Again, this is currently tracking up towards Centerville and eventually going towards Bon Aqua Junction. So there is a tornado in progress. Again, tornado warning on this here. Whitfield going towards Prairie Springs. Also, new confirmed tornado warning back over here to Decatur and Harristown. We have another tornado in progress. This one is in Illinois. Back over here near Forsyth. Also going in the direction of this, going in the direction of Forsyth and Oriana and Argenta, just south of Clinton. So yet again, another confirmed tornado in Illinois. It would be right here north of Harristown, moving in the direction of Highway 51 over the next few minutes. If you are in this tornado warning, seek shelter, get away from windows and got the lowest floor possible. If you are in this tornado warning, this is currently tracking to the east-northeast. So yet again, another tornado in progress right now. This is again confirmed north of Decatur in Illinois. We saw the confirmed tornado right now north of Jackson. This was observed by weather.
Now we're moving to Decatur. Okay, I ended up having enough. I don't know, I could probably do another round even, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna measure it and see. Measurement. No, I think we're gonna keep it the way it is. Excuse me. 48 degrees in Minneapolis right now. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Hey Jeanette. I was just getting ready to get off of here. I finished my towel holders and was working on this, the last little bit of this dishcloth scrubby. Gotcha. I didn't know if you'd went ahead and went live or not. Since I wasn't going to be live tonight, I thought, well, I better get on while the getting was good. And so I've already been on here for right at 3 hours. So. Okay. I've had a productive day. Had a very productive day. I need to do something with that. Yeah, that's going to keep happening, probably. Unfortunately. Oh, somebody's here. I'll be right back.
It's right around the corner. You just go up and you go past like a house that's on your left. And then it'll curve to your left a little bit. Look at that. Come on. It'll curve to your left a little bit and then you like over there. So it's not very far. I just made a wrong turn. Yeah, you just want to go up that way.
Alright, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Lulu! Luna! Come on. No, you gotta stay here. You gotta come here. Come on. Go get your cookie. You got something that looks like, let's go. Come on. Are you gonna go with me? Come on, if you're gonna go with me. Come on.
There might still be a tornado here. I think there's still possibly a tornado right now. Back over here, Mount Goldie. We still have a strong area rotation. This has been a confirmed tornado warning for quite some time. And there's likely still a tornado, if not, we're close to having another one. Right on I-40, going up towards Park Springs and Clarksburg over the next 2 minutes. This is still a very discreet supercell. Well, I have a line of thunderstorms, so the tornado threat should continue to stay elevated with this storm as it continues to
Here, you gotta wait. Here. Here's your cookie. There you go. Okay, I'm back. A girl came walking up to the door and she was looking for somebody's house, so I had to tell her how to get there. So it's different kids most of the time, I think. Well, it might be different kids most of the time. I don't know, but they could be picking different names too. Who knows? I don't know. I like the 9:30 a.m. I love how they get on and ask the same questions I just answered 45 times. I have to go to the store and buy pants. I can't think of a worse way to spend my afternoon. Oh no. I hate clothes shopping. I used to love clothes shopping, but anymore it's not that much fun. Okay, I take it back. I can think of much worse ways. I used to enjoy shopping, but really anymore I'm just kind of like, meh. I think it's because of me going through my minimalist phase and everything, and just, I mean, being minimal for me, but I think that's what did me in on the whole thing, because I was just like getting rid of everything. You was a good girl, Will. That was a good girl. You were. Except for jumping all over her, you were a good girl. Okay. I got 14 of these done. Finished this dishcloth, so I got that done. I still have to put the tail on my cat, but I'm not going to do that right now. So yeah, I'm going to get my stuff kind of cleaned up, and then I think I better get off of here, actually. Seriously, thinking a garage sale so you can get your car back in your garage? Oh my. Oh gosh, I need to see how many carbs are. 21 carbs. Oh geez, I didn't know it was that much. Okay, well, I thought they were awfully sweet. You too, Jeanette. And yeah, I'll be on again tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow evening, probably. So it'll probably be 7. I'm going to try the 7 o'clock slot. I'll put it up in my community thing. So starting tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I think the only time that I'm probably going to be daytime now is on Tuesdays, because of prayer group. And there will be, you know, maybe other times, but for now, that'll be what I'm doing. So Tuesday will be during the day. Rest of the time, you know, like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday anyway, will be at 7 for sure. So okay, well, thanks everybody for hanging out with me and supporting me and helping me get to my goal and all the good things. I love you all. I appreciate every single one of you, and I do wish you the best. Take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye.